I'll cry for you not allowing me. English. Hey, we are not good in chill.
So you got it. Speak something.
I'll speak a little, but I'm not good. They will laugh at me.
You're no good at all.
Accra.
I got from madam. No.
Kokrobite.
So gun.
Ga. I can speak whole, but I'm not good.
Perfect. Yeah.
But we can still say something.
Where's my tissue?
Welcome to Kel Center GH, located in the heart
Yeah, but it's-
of North Lagos. Now, for your birthday, you have not seen. I won't hear you. It's not the so I will see.
Jam.
I'll
show you.
human hair. And no one can about ya. We place a Kel Center GH.
Yeah, involves in hair. Yeah, wig installations,
Oh.
closures and frontal, hair coloring, essentially bridal hairstyling. Will be old way being up so bunny is in there for Friday in everyone handle. Person working per home service, so I know see in everyone.
Percent or back basically 80 years or so.
Oh, yeah, the pastor in you so 3 months, 4 months, who want
Yeah,
more
prediction
person
will
which
be-
you have to find,
or it will
who
be
wants
some-
a person
it
they
will be
go
here,
to man,
What?
in our
Yeah, when we were watching her, you see she was like,
yeah, when prices were what that. Until Bunny a bought furniture and your price,
she's asking. Hey, sorry, he's asking where the projection will be.
And I will Google Maps, so it's
Okay.
Center GH.
You need hair
Yeah,
camera.
map is it's only two super over hashtag.
Okay.
Okay, me patch your number here 050 365 5920.
Oh.
Me boss you 050 365 5920.
Bright Extra.
I think I'll tell you. Then you should do it again.
Bright Extra.
Okay, guys, that is still Bright Extra on Bright TV. If I show you the FHR, may host for Bright Extra. So if I show you on social media platforms, if you HR. If I show me makeup, if you hair planet College of Cosmetology. I'm no way makeup. If I show Mrs. Subium say, person who's here in San Juma, person who makeup, person who's just nails, massage. Enable piercing, tattooing, person who's training now, we do hair planet or more actually portray school junction, Medina, to do her pet. Na a Jawa appreciation with a crowd, but so yet 1 month course, but so yet 6 months, but so yet 18 months, 1 year, 2 years, now only be ever. Now, if you pretty papa panto swasha, a Kel Center GH, Kel Center, I will not be born. Intimate patch when a Uber, boat, any transport services be now able to me alcohol. Now I am in James name talking in the patch Mary by Mary collections. It's a more tata in the money or more abuba or posh. Come on. I see. Patcho and then on many a students. Students will be asked now say with DL. Doctors now and we a core member at University of Ghana Capacity Campus Women's Commission, and then Ebenezer Maunyo Bodua, organizing member for City Women's Week. Oma joining me for a program or more area campus and they get your now so wow should be per se will join you will be the find out how to me at join but You're welcome to the program.
Thank you.
So, what your course be? Let me start from you.
History and information studies.
Okay, and also your course be.
Oh, yeah, per se, yes, yeah. We want to learn about the past so that we can correct some of the mistakes. For example, most politicians, they did not read history. Or more reading history and come back and say, "Near mistakes na see that." So they will now know how to. Yes. Oh yes, that's the truth. Most of them.
History.
Yes.
Okay.
But then every society needs history to be
Okay.
able to grow.
Okay.
Yes.
So who told you some kind history?
Oh, my professors.
Your professor. Professor, man.
No.
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 Okay, that's fine. And also your information studies. And also
Yes.
it's related to the history now. And I said it's a different
Not
thing.
really. It's more about your age be a friend information age. Say alpha phone na say call Instagram, Twitter na X. You find so much information. X or Twitter.
Twitter.
You find so much information and then
Okay.
it becomes difficult for you to even know whether information now when you're no some are false and all that. So I'm studying how to be able to know even what information to work with, how to check the facts and all that.
So what level are you now?
In my final year.
Your final year. And they said the project will go
Crazy.
I hope you get a good professor.
Oh, yes.
So what about you?
Okay, so I am offering geography and history.
Okay. Now geography knows well.
So geography has to do with the study of people, places, and the environment, and how they relate to each other.
Okay.
That's all what geography talks about.
So what do you want to become?
So I want to go into land surveying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I want to do.
Okay. Then you brought to the school. Why did you choose Lagos? You know, you're still Lagos for much time, you know.
Oh no.
But we are more classic in life with Lagos. Why did you choose Lagos? And I want you to Lagos and I know you for what.
No, I personally chose Lagos
Okay.
because I think it's the best and what I want to achieve. I can really get it at Lagos. So
Okay.
that's the main reason I chose Lagos.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
We already know. That's the best school in Ghana.
Okay, that's the best. That's fine. But what about your program, right? Tell me more about you are part of commission, women's commission. Tell me about the commission.
Okay, so as the name goes, that's the Women's Commissioner. So we are more into making sure that the welfare and well-being of students on campus, specifically females, are in a good direction.
Okay.
So what the Women's Commissioner does is that it's kind of molds these females into becoming better versions of themselves. It helps them to know what their visions are. You know, there are most females on campus that really do not know what they want to do, where they want to be. But then the commission serves as an example to these females to look up to them. So basically, that's what the commission is about. My tree is not good though. Upa meka, but it's not good. Okay, NT near commission and say NT Ufa City campus you were about 10,000 females.
Okay.
You were about 10,000 students and 5,000 are females. And the commissioner is like, it's a bigger umbrella. So we are bar, na so campus, na so we here be na casa to say big sister. Ube to me abba to the office of the commissioner. And you have people who are willing to listen to you and your problems, and then we find how to come up with solutions to help you. And
But who you a member?
Yes.
Okay, when did you join?
Hey, okay, so the commission was set up and it's something which is there. Every year new people are elected. But then this one started from level 300 and then it's like a year, it's for a year. So next year there will be other people. Yes, so I will say like a year.
Okay. So your car problems need be facing or campus what are some of them? And more commissioners. So what are some of the things that Utumi achieve?
Okay, so yeah, conferences Bebre, where we bring experts on board, people, females and even sometimes males who are doing so well in the society to speak to these females. Senior beya on say Bibia is attainable. Say bia means if you are about campus na say only ladies we are bekasa on say oh say metina TV so dia also as a young female or bano you can also be on TV, like it's possible. So we try to equip these females with some of these things for them to know that everything is attainable. Aside and also, no, we have platforms where we are bringing on board like the pad bank, and see sometimes you can come to campus and maybe all of a sudden you have issue with your cycle. You can just pass by the office where the commissioner has made pads available and you just pick one for yourself. We partner with programs with organizations where we share like this pass and other things for females that you may not be able to afford them on a regular day or it's quite expensive. So we make it more affordable for you to be able to get it.
Now, I remember Bema, so now, who you organizer, right?
Yes, please.
For City Women's Week. Like I will say, now as a man, no compare the City Women's Week.
Oh, okay. So, I feel women empowerment is a responsibility for everyone and not just women.
Okay.
So, seeing the potential in our fellow ladies on campus, I think we need to come together as the Women Commissioner's vision is to uplift and also empower women on campus. I think we should come together to also make her achieve that aim.
Okay.
You understand? So the main motive is to just assist the Women's Commissioner to be able to achieve the vision that she has for the women on campus. So that's why I'm also part of this.
Okay, so now we are
No.
Okay, Mema no also. Oh, then that's nice. That's nice. There's some of the program way back. How did it all begin? That program. Any of you can answer. We're my two any now. Yeah, exams. No.
Okay.
Two questions and no answer.
But you. And your question is how did the program
all begin?
So before you are given any position or before you take up any position, you should have a vision of what you want to achieve. So this is the vision that the Women's Commissioner in the office had. That when Obeba Nyambo Achina. Yes. Justina. Nani say obeboa young females in terms of skill trainings. Senior beya ebia uko school and once you dream say we are students into untumi nye bibia aside schooling. Ubetumi esua ejuma bi so that you do not become like a burden on the society or your family and all of that. And the number one vision and say obe equip these young females with the skills. So when we talk of skills, we are talking of wig making, makeup, lash, nails, bridal fans, and all those things, web design, and a host of them. So this seeks to equip the female. So it's not just about the lecture halls and all the conferences, but then to give you something that you can work with even while in school and after school as well. The City Women's Week.
City Women's Week. Okay. It's they say no activities when I want on my
Okay, so we have a lot of activities. Yeah, so it starts from the 4th of August to the 9th of August.
There's a Monday.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah, so the day one we have cleanup exercise, we have outdoor games, we have the donation of sanitation equipment. That's for the day one. So for day one, with the cleanup exercise, you're going to tidy up our campus and also donate some sanitation equipment to the students on campus to be able to enhance cleanliness on campus. We also clean up our washrooms. After that, we give out some things to students. I mean, those who supported in the cleanup exercises, some refreshments for themselves. Then maybe after that, later in the afternoon, we have some outdoor games, which includes Ludo,
Monday,
that's a Monday, yes. Yeah, so we play all those games. That's for the day one. And for the day two, we have conferences, and that's the elevator conference. We also have the business speech. We also have the launch of FEM books and the Pad Bank initiative.
Elevator what?
Elevator conference. It's a conference to ignite these ladies, a conference to empower these ladies. With this conference, we are bringing resource personnel on board who will be touching on key areas such as business, entrepreneurship, skills training, and how to go about our lives. So all these resource personnel will be touching these key areas of our students' lives.
So do you know some of the personnel on board now, or finalizing?
Well, there are a few, but one that we are very certain she will be coming is Miss Renelle.
Expecting what?
Yes, so she's more about nurturing young females. So she has a foundation for women, and she's been very supportive. So let me still use this chance to say thank you so much, Miss Renelle. We really appreciate everything.
That's fine. So after the conference on Tuesday.
So on that same day, we have a lot of programs on that same Tuesday. The elevator conference, which I've already talked about. We have the launch of the FEM books. FEM books, like female books. Yeah. So the female books club or hub or something. So this is where we are setting up a club. We get books for these females to read and to enhance their literacy. And so we are open. Our doors are open to donors. Our doors are open to the general public. Those who are willing to donate to help boost this vision of our Women's Commissioner. Those who are willing to donate books to enhance this literacy in our females, our doors are open for them. We also have we'll also be launching the Pad Bank, as she rightly said. This is an initiative from our Women's Commissioner for students who, one way or the other, stain themselves on campus. This thing is natural. Sometimes you just stain yourself and you don't know what to do. So our Women's Commissioner is just trying to bring this Pad Bank initiative on board. So in case you stain yourself on campus, you can just rush to her office, get some pad for yourself and chill yourself. And also, for people who can't really afford, sometimes due to financial constraints and something, you can't really afford it, you can just rush to her office and get something for yourself, get a pad for yourself.
So it's Pad Bank.
Yes.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Thank you.
So the next one is the entrepreneurship skills, which we'll be talking about.
That's day 3.
Day 3.
Okay, so with the entrepreneurial skills, just like I stated previously, we want to equip these females with skills that they can work with even in school and after school. So with the skills, we are talking about wig making, how to make and do your own makeup and do makeup for other people and get monies for it. We are talking about web design, graphic designing, bridal funds, how to fix lashes, nails. These are basic skills that you can venture into and then you can make some money for yourself. So we'll be bringing experts on board that will be teaching these females to get this. And then it's not just that, but then after that, we will also be giving them startup capital. So we'll give them some money to start these businesses. And then we'll also go further to give them certificates. So it's not like you just acquired, but then you can actually show that I have worked, I have learned this during a 2-day seminar, and I've been able to get this item. So I can actually work, and then I charge for my services. So that's about the skills training. And then we go on to the next day.
The third day, no skills training.
Yes, and the fourth day also skills training. Yes.
Okay. And then the last day.
The last day is the grand finale. So with that, we are crowning everything. So we have trained females over the weeks, both in first year, second year, and then others over the week. We've really taught them a lot, and then these females will be coming to show us what they've learned. They are embarking on numerous projects, so they want to show us how they intend to be able to embark on these projects, and then how the projects are going to solve issues, challenging issues in the society. So on the grand finale, it's not just a show, but it's actually something to speak to the students that as a student, you can still solve problems, you can still solve challenging problems, and then we will crown a winner. But then when we crown a winner, it goes beyond that. It goes beyond just being on the stage. We will make sure that these winners are given some money where they can start their own businesses. Miss Effie, I would like to see you there. Will you come? Oh, Sikane Edosu. Edosu. Major, did you speak about the business pitch?
Yes. Okay, you would like to touch on it?
Even with the business pitch, if you have a business idea, and say, a business idea, be power, or business way, semi venture into it, many ska. But then only startup capital, only scale to me a started business now. You can come on board and tell us about your business. Then we check how feasible it is. So if we see that that business can be easily and ventured into, we will give you something. We will give you 1,000 Ghana cedis. Yes, so that you can use it to start the business. So this is something really that goes beyond just talking to the females, but rather looking at how they can make a life for themselves and impact communities.
Last one, I'm managing. So is it in the form of a financial?
Yes.
And an awards night.
Yes. So for the first time,
so for the first time we'll be having a City Women's Award where it's an empowerment through recognition. We have students who are into businesses, students who are into leadership. We want to crown those leaders. We want to crown those students. So there are so many things that will be crowned on that day. We have the best student entrepreneur, we have the best student politician, we have the best student security, even the security on campus. Yes, there's a category for them. We have a lot that will be done on that day. So that finale is for the City Women's Award and the Face of the City. It's a whole event on its own.
Okay, the awards, is there going to be a vote pattern or they are voting?
Yeah,
yes.
They are voting.
Hey, and some will be okay, that's fine. But entrepreneurial in Yamana can say be or Babisuya and some human is it free?
There is actually a registration fee attached.
Okay.
It's not that expensive.
It's when I go to do a whole somewhere women's week. It's maybe I can walk campus and have the more about gym. So if the baby say, but I register.
It's 100 cities, which we've shared on our platforms.
So
yes. But more people can still come on board. We make up bridal fan, graphic design. Oh, you can just use a day to learn wig making.
Okay. So wig,
wig, web creation, graphic design, fascinating, and a whole lot.
Yeah, 400 cities.
The basics is what's really needed.
Okay.
When you get to the basic, I think that you can also build on yourself. So that's what we seek to empower.
Okay.
So we want to give them the basics. We want to give them something that they can really start up with.
Okay.
Understand? Yeah. So that's what we seek to achieve.
Okay. So where are you getting the money from?
Where
are you getting the money from? Because we say a beauty pageant, so we are money.
Well, yeah, but then again, let me say a very big thank you to some people who are really helped, like Miss Renelle, as I mentioned previously, and then also to Pennyman Group Limited. Yes, Mr. Taylor.
Pennyman Foundation.
Yes. So will you give me the chance to speak a bit about Pennyman? Okay, so Pennyman is our official partner for the Women's Week. And then, so when you take the Pennyman Group Limited, they are into foundation, and they are also into travel and tour. They have the travel and tour, they have consultancy, they have construction, all parts of the Penman Group Limited. So if you're a business person watching me, or you are an individual, private agency, and you want to venture into these things, things, please, we'll leave their numbers on the screen, and then you can contact them, and then you go more into that. And then with their travel and tour, it's not really just about outside Ghana, but there are some of us who do not even know anywhere. I'm number one. Yes. Aside Accra, we don't know a lot of places. So they help others to travel out in and out of the country to know more. And then Penman Group is more interested in helping females. So as we know, as part of the this national's agenda, the president wants to equip female through the Women's Bank. So private individuals like Penman Group Limited has also come on board to help females. It's really amazing to see men who are really supporting females. So Penman is really doing a lot for us. And Mr. Taylor, I know you are watching us. We like to say a very...
Is that your father?
Oh, well, my father in the business world, but not... Yes, so we like to say a very big thank you too. We are grateful for all that you do.
Okay, that's fine. But Jumede na Mubabe, more not lectures because one answer is it's a free week for students.
No, there's lectures still ongoing.
Okay.
But we've scheduled it to a time that I think it will be convenient for all students. So for the face of the city, we normally start training around 4 p.m. For that 4 p.m., most lectures will be off. So it's free. I mean, students come. It doesn't affect any lectures. So Not hall. Right opposite city campus.
Baby, I'm not NSS office.
NSS.
NSS office for Hono. I'm national service.
Oh, really? Okay. Like how many years ago?
It's been years.
Easy. So you have to understand.
So we just right beside the Regional Coordinators Council. So in case you want direction, when you get to the Regional Coordinators Council, you can just ask them for the NATFOR. Yeah, then you just get the direction to that place.
When event, there's something called touch point. What makes it special? What's one thing that will make the program unique? So maybe I say, City Week in activities are good now, what's that touch point at? And back click you'll be saying, I want to attend this program.
So for the City Events Week, we've had a lot of activities on our lineup that hasn't been done before.
No.
Our campus.
Yes. So this is the first time. The Part Bank Initiative, this is the first time. The Fem Book, this is the first time. City Women's Award. This is the first time. So I think it's something that should push people to really support this program and also affect the program.
And I also like to add that aside all that he's meant for us, we will say that the touch point, as you mentioned it, should be the skill training. Because right now, I mean, the world is moving in a direction where you can't just even rely on your monthly salary. I'm not working, but those working say that they cannot rely on their monthly salary. So you have to learn something for yourself, and that's what we are bringing on board. So I think that will be the highlight of our program. And I forgot to add that there are tickets also going out on the 9th. So that's the grand finale. There are tickets going out, 60 cedis for single, and then 110 cedis for double. So you can...
Student 4D.
They
will ask you, what am I getting? Am I getting item 30?
Yes. More than. Yes.
And also penny management.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, one thing we forgot was about the theme for City Week. The person was Penny Kakracha. There's some of this theme now, so I think it's empowering women, igniting change and impacting communities. Why that theme?
So the Women's Week is just focused on the women. It's just focused on young ladies on campus. We want to really cause that impact in the women on campus. Every lady has an ability. Everybody has something unique. So we want to bring that thing out. That's why we have our conferences, our skills training. There are people who are into wig making. There are people who are into graphic design, but they need something to really push them before they can really start. You understand? So we are bringing this in on board to give them the chance to also exhibit what they have in them. So that's the main reason why we captioned this Women's Week as empowering women, igniting change, and also impacting the community we live in.
Not really. I think he has said it.
That's fine. Pacho, yeah, Doctors now and we call member University of Ghana Accra City Campus Women's Commission, and I think it means your last name. I'll have it, so let me skip that. Organizing member City Women's Week. Pacho, your program. From 4th August, right? Monday, throughout the week, or a NAT hall. But yes, sorry. So finally. If they said we promote more events for the very last time, then Tina if I this
Okay, thank you very much. NT say Nente was a program when say when one of the normal programs are to say coordinate awards nights when they best students when they say muye de na mukofi. But with this particular one, after that, after the crown, after everything, after you getting that honor and all that, when you leave there, you are leaving there with something. So when you leave there as a winner, we are giving you packages. This is you coming to watch someone to showcase what they want to do. And then there are also people who make sure that whatever project you come and display that night, you are actually going to work on that project for all of us to see. So Mr. Taylor is one of the coaches who will make sure that whatever you say, so for the business pitch, for example, if you come and then you win and we give you 1,000 cedis, don't think that you just came, you've gotten the money and you are going. No, we are actually going to track to know that the business pitch idea that you brought on board, you are actually executing it. So this is what makes our program unique and why we need you to come on board. And if you are also a sponsor, if you are maybe a professional in any of the skills training that we've said, maybe if you're a wig maker or something and you like to come on board to support us too, we'll be really grateful.
Okay. And so in addition to what she said, with the skills training, it's something that's going to impact our ladies on campus because this is going to bless you with something to do. Understand? When you learn these skills, you can go out, do something for yourself. At least when you are able to design a flyer for someone, now flyer you can charge 70 cedis. You design a flyer for someone, you can just take that money to sort something without calling home. Sometimes the burdens on our parents is too much. Sometimes we need to also find ways for ourselves. So these skills training is also trying to equip us. So I would like to talk to my colleagues out there watching me to also participate in this skills training because it's something that is going to impact them, not just the graphic design, but the other one, the facility, the wig making, and the others. So they should just participate and can always be the same.
Okay, so technology, they say social media, so can someone join via social media for the program? It's one of the programs that you're doing. And now
well, maybe.
For the grand finale, we'll be streaming live.
Okay.
But for the week program, you're not going to really stream live.
Okay. Thank you very much for coming.
But before that, I would like to say a very special thanks to Miss Rena Onanaya and Brady. She has been so supportive. She's the founder for Gatsy Women Foundation. She has been so supportive. Our planning here and there, she has been so helpful to us. I want to say thank you very, very, very much. Wherever you are watching us, we say God bless you. The Office of the Women's Commission, I say a very big thank you to you and may God continue supporting us to the end and beyond. Thank you.
You don't really say you. Please, can I give a shout out?
Hey, my shout out name for 1 minute.
Okay, I'll give a shout out to all my history students. I know they are watching.
Okay.
And also my family. Okay. And finally to a very support system and a good friend. He's at Ghana School of Law, Mokola Fifi Kumsin.
Your friend?
Oh yes.
Okay,
but so, not your friends.
I know.
Oh,
dear.
Okay.
So I also want to give a big shout out to Priscilla Apia.
Yo.
Wachiwa. Yeah, tomorrow is her birthday. I wish her happy birthday in advance.
Yes,
God bless you and be great.
I hope me movie I won't say
And also to Pembroke, your birthday is second. We love you so much.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having us. Oh, okay. You are too.
Okay, thank you very much. Your name is not and I face the news and the children. City Women's Week happened one night home. So I call University of Ghana. My capacity campus now we're joining a initiative. And I say it's open for other universities too, right?
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
You can join. It will be our co-university. Yeah, you can join the program.
For the City Women's Week, the program will be held on campus, but for the grand finale, it's going to be held at the hall. So the main event, the grand finale, is to be held at the Nat Hall.
Okay.
But from Monday to Friday, to be held on City
Campus.
Yes.
That's fine. So the person go to me about
Sure.
I wish you guys all the best.
Oh,
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay, Tebusia, your first mega cash lucky boss, Jessica, 50,000 Ghana, so the dial star 426 star 16 hash. Now to me is a Kapudu pa Eddie if you will sell 4 or 5 Ghana cities air quabble to me at all. Be now to me in his car. I did any for the Musasha see. It's in a way no and yes, a Matrama Quavian or I say no crepa. You for phone and our dialect nothing to me. Sikapudu. Patrol bet to expression win and chair a bunny really with patrol or call a website no so or call up no swallow to me. If you are going to be now to me when you actually my papa terms and conditions apply the check a power hunting and I wash no so every and my scratching. Then I tell you baby because Betway says get way more. Vital treating so a immune system booster. A booster immune system. And some of my women's week no more here by putting now a booster immune system now throughout the week. To show and our pharmacy be able to me any day so at was also not join and so about a one ma a boy and man tissue pan and man a boy parts and battle a pebito and far share or how far. Now fans also no dear a drugs ventures day, don't know for 5 day. Abana HLP, a power desk coverage.